Andarki Namaskaram. Good morning to all of you, particularly our other stakeholders like ICJM, Vasavya Mahila Mandali, and other organization stakeholders who are with us today. My dear officers from Andhra Pradesh Police, all senior officers who are here with me, the range DIGs, district SPs, additional SPs, SDPOs, inspectors, circle inspectors, police station SHOs, and Sibbandalu, whoever is watching from the police station. Good morning, Andarki Namaskaramulu. Today is a very significant and important day. International Human Rights Day antaru. So International Human Rights ante emiti? I think there is a need for us to draw attention with regards to human rights of every citizen in the country. In fact, every citizen in this world, every citizen amongst the mankind has got a human right. Every human being has got a right, and that right is called as the human right. And all the principles and values of human rights are also enshrined in the Constitution of India, and the laws of the land are also guided by these constitutional values which are enshrined in our Constitution. All the laws of the land which governs our functioning is as per the spirits and as per the principles, as per the values which has been enshrined in the Constitution of our country, as well as the Universal Declarations of Human Rights, which has been adopted way back in 1948 in the United Nations General Assembly. So today is a very significant day in that sense and in that terms. And police is somehow always associated with the human rights, whether it is protection of human rights or whether it is violation of human rights. Now, protection of human rights is a basic fundamental duty of the police. We are built in within the system to ensure that human rights of every human being, every citizen is respected, is valued, and it's protected. At the same time, we come across situations where there are a lot of allegations made against the police for violation of those human rights which we are expected to protect. And this is where we need to really draw our attention. And on this day, when we look at the way our system, our society functions, the way things are on the ground, the most vulnerable section are the women and children. And therefore, today we thought that it is most appropriate that on this occasion of International Human Rights Day, we take up this campaign, this theme, particularly of women's issues, because they form at least 50% of humankind, mankind, and there is a need for our very specific orientation, and intervention as regards the human rights of women. And as part of that, human trafficking is one of those that we have also choose to highlight during this International Human Rights Day. And we are also very grateful to ICJM for taking up this campaign of anti-human rights trafficking. And we have been working very closely with the ICJM and also other stakeholders, International Justice Mission, and also other stakeholders who have been working in this field of human trafficking, as well as women and gender issues at large in the society. 10th December, as you are all aware, is observed as the Human Rights Day. Every year, to commemorate the day, the United Nations General Assembly adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in the year 1948, I just mentioned. It proclaims the rights which every human being is inherently entitled to. It is not dependent on race, color, religion, language, sex, or any other status. Everyone is entitled to these rights without discrimination. Human rights are basic rights that belong to all of us simply because we are human. They embody key values in our society such as fairness, dignity, equality, and respect. They are an important means of protection for all of us, especially those who may face abuse, neglect, isolation, and amongst the vulnerable sections in the society. Friends, I take this day as an opportunity to flag the concerns that is prevailing in the society, to once again commit ourselves and orient ourselves towards these expectations that has been placed on us. I know that we have really risen to the occasion when the whole mankind was challenged due to this COVID pandemic, which has really sprung from nowhere. APPolice has really done a wonderful job in rising to the expectation then. There was no SOPs, there was no guidelines, there was no methodologies, there was no templates how to deal with such situation. And yet, in a situation like that, which was like a disaster, crisis time, police, APPolice rose to the occasion and responded in a manner which has really brought a lot of appreciation to the police and gave confidence to the common citizens and particularly the vulnerable citizens. We have that legacy also with us, apart from the legacy that the APPolice is one of the most responsive police forces in the country. And we are committed to the ideals and the values that is enshrined in the Constitution. And we will do our best and keep doing our best, or keep trying to do our best to arrive, to better ourselves, and to reach that goals and objectives, which is also has been mandated by the government of Andhra Pradesh and our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu, also is very passionate about these values, and particularly women's safety, women issues. We are all aware that the kind of initiatives have taken with regards to women's safety, particularly under the banner of Disha and Disha initiatives, the Disha programs, which covers the whole gamut of women safety issues, including laws, Disha Act, which we are trying to bring about. The Disha police stations have been already instituted. Disha courts are being also worked out. We are having special public prosecutors for that. There are special arrangements for forensic science laboratories. There are special teams, special equipments to really capacitate these Disha initiatives on the ground, and many other programs within the Disha campaign, like Mahila Mitras, Cyber Mitras, those initiatives. And also at every village secretariat, Prati Grama Secretariat to Lavate Ward Secretariat to Buddha, oka component will be a Mahila component. Mahila Karyadarshi has also been built in. So therefore, at the grassroots level also, there is a woman, Mahila component to make sure that there is a gender sensitization, there is a gender orientation, and there is a capacity and facility for women to express themselves, to articulate themselves, to reach out and to access whatever is rightfully theirs. And towards this, the government of Andhra Pradesh also has initiated several programs, like the Spandana program is also empowerment of the citizens, empowerment of the members of the citizens of Andhra Pradesh, whereby each and every citizen can reach, can be heard, can walk into any police station, or walk into any SP office or commissioner's office and articulate their grievances. So, and it is also very heartening to know that 52% of the petitioners or those who have grievances who come to the police stations or the SP offices are women. So therefore, it is a kind of not only empowerment of citizens, but also it is an empowerment of women in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Likewise, the Disha app that the government has launched, which has got about 1.18 million downloads, which has been used very extensively. It has also recently received a gold medal in the national, as one of the national awards of technology, use of technology in bringing in change and transformation. Or when you talk about APPolice Seva app, APPolice Seva app Dwara, there are 86 police services which is being available, made available to the citizen. Oka samanya prajalu పోలీస్ స్టేషన్కు రావడం కూడా అవసరం లేదు. వాళ్ళ ఇంటి నుంచి ఆ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ ద్వారా వాళ్ళకి ఎలాంటి సేవలు కావాలి, ఆ 86 సేవలు కూడా ఈ ఏపీ పోలీస్ సేవ యాప్ is offering. Now it is also very heartening to note that this AP Police Seva app was launched by our Honorable CM on the 1st of October. So in a barely 2 months time, as many as 95,575 FIR has been viewed. ఇది ఒకసారి ఆలోచన చేసుకోవాలి. ఈ 2 నెలల్లో 95,575 FIRs has been viewed by a citizen, and this is empowerment of citizen. Where is the days till the other day పోలీస్ స్టేషన్కి వెళ్ళి ఈ ఎఫ్ఐఆర్లో ఏముంది, ఓ ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ది ఒక కాపీ కావాలని అంటే ఎంత కష్టమైన పరిస్థితి అన్నమాట. అడిగడం మర్చిపోండి, పోలీస్ స్టేషన్కి వెళ్ళడమే సామాన్య ప్రజలు వాళ్ళు అంత ధైర్యం కూడా ఉండరు. సో అలాంటి పరిస్థితిలో ఈ యాప్ ద్వారా ఈ ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ గురించి దే కెన్ సీ ద ఎఫ్ఐఆర్. 95,575 FIRs have been due. Now, this is a typical case of empowerment of the citizen. This is precisely use of technology to bring in transparency, accountability in the functioning of the police, and towards empowerment of every citizen, towards human rights of the citizen, towards ensuring the rights of every citizen is made available to the citizen. So this is the kind of change and transformation that we are bringing about in Andhra Pradesh Police. And today, being at International Human Rights Day, we thought that it is the most appropriate time for us to also once again bring out what we have done so far to bring in transformation and change in the police, to bring in accountability, bring in transparency, and bringing efficiency and better response to the needs of the citizens. I may also be permitted to say that, yes, we have covered a lot during this year and a half. We have brought about a lot of changes, but still it is not enough. We need to go a long way to bring about more changes. Yes, we have a template. Yes, we have a roadmap. Yes, we have the guidance and determination of the government and Honorable Chief Minister. We have the plans ahead of us, but we have to really roll those plans, make them operational, make them efficient, make them deliverable 100%. So we all need to work towards that direction. Each one of us individually and collectively. And while we are doing so, we need to particularly keep in mind the vulnerable sections in the society. The sections of the society which have so far not been fully included. They feel still that they need to be included. So those sections of the society, the weaker sections of the society, those who are weak, those who are vulnerable, those who still have a feeling of not being included, particularly towards these sections of the society, we have a more and a greater responsibility towards. So with these words, friends, ప్రతి అందరికీ అందరూ మన వైపు ఎదురు చూస్తున్నారు. అందరూ మన మీద there is a lot of expectation. చాలా ఆశిస్తున్నాము. మనం ఒకవైపు చెప్తున్నాము మార్పులు తీసుకువస్తున్నాము అని. We are using technology extensively. We have been able to get 108 technology awards at the national level, like no other police force in the country. But there is lots to be done. చేయాల్సింది చాలా ఉన్నాయి. మనం అందరూ we need to look at ourselves. We need to look internally. We need to let our conscience guide us. And we need to see that as per the expectation, by the government, by the people of the society, people of our state, and the humankind. We need to really work towards that and make efforts and keep striving to deliver better. And I'm very certain that we shall do better. Today will be even better than yesterday, and tomorrow will be even better than today. I'm very certain about that. Changes has to come, changes will come, and we'll make changes, we'll make change, we'll make a difference in times to come. Thank you very much. I pray that God is also with us in our endeavor. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Under your leadership and with your guidance, APPolice has reoriented and is working towards values enshrined in our Constitution and Universal Declaration of Human Rights.